Hi, this is Jesse with Clog Pro Plumbing, doing a pre-purchase sewer inspection at 803 North Hawthorne Court in Canby, Oregon. I had to remove a toilet to gain access due to too many turns. Also, the two toilets are back to back, so I had to get a little creative. Had to tie a string into my camera to try to manipulate my camera to drop down the T, because basically it's like a T where the camera just goes from this toilet to the other toilet. So anyhow, I was able to get down in here, zero out my foot counter. We're going to run some water so we can check for flow and begin. So right here we transition to the original cast iron. Right here looks like we're transitioning to a concrete pipe. And it looks like right here at 38 feet there's a pretty significant root intrusion. So we've got some more roots coming in here as well. I don't know what the jurisdiction in Canby is, if the homeowner is responsible all the way to the main or not. Most municipalities are, so that's something you'd have to check. I'm going to locate it and see if it's out in the street when I pull back. May still be in the yard at that point. Okay, right here we're going to 6-inch concrete, so this actually might be the lateral here. And there's the main. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start pulling back slowly, and there's my string that I had to tie onto my camera to be able to get it down that T. Here we are back at the 4-inch. I'm going to go get a quick locate here real quick just to see where this is at. Alright, so just marked this. It's right at the curb, about 4 feet deep. Put a little white dot on the curb. It's actually about 1.5 feet from the actual green mark that the city marked for the lateral. So they're close. So minimum, I would definitely recommend repairing that section with the roots and installing a clean out so it actually has an access point. So there is the first root intrusion there. I'm going to go locate this. Alright, so we're in the middle of the yard, about 3 feet deep. Looks like some more roots, or that's coming from this root intrusion here. This is the bigger one. So we'll mark that. Alright, so again, about 3 feet deep, about 3-4 feet from the other root intrusion. So I'm going to locate the transition here because I do recommend putting in a clean out as well. Okay, so just located the transition here from the concrete to cast iron. So the cast iron has got quite a bit of rust scale buildup. So one thing I would recommend is when at minimum at least repair the section with the root intrusions, and then while we do that, or somebody does it, hydrojet the cast iron to flush the rust scale buildup, descale this cast iron. I'm going to try to see if I see a clean out here, but it's not looking like it. About right here's where we should be getting into the crawl space. So, yeah, it does not appear that they installed an exterior clean out on this line at all. And unfortunately, the way it's plumbed, there is no way to clean this line from the toilets properly because of the back-to-back situation. You'll see when I pull the camera back what I mean. That's why I had to get creative with the string to kind of pull the camera head as I push so it would kind of aim it down so I can make the drop on the tee. Alright, here we are back in the ABS. Which this is all newer, looks fine. And this is the tee I'm talking about. So basically from this toilet it just likes to go straight across to the other toilet right here. So that's why I had to use that string to make this drop. And so, like I said, trying to clean this line from here is pretty much impossible. The other thing is because they remodeled, the vent isn't a straight shot. There's a bunch of 90s in the vent too, so the vent's not really a viable option either. And here we are at the flange here. So anyhow, due to the root intrusions, this is a failed inspection. Recommend to minimum at least repair those and install an exterior clean out. This concludes our video. This is Jesse with Clog Pro. Have a nice day.